Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I've been a Madonna fan my whole life, and what started it, of course, was Like a Prayer. It wasn't the first video of hers I think I saw, but it was the first video that I really noticed. And I just remember being a kid with my niece, and we're both like lying on the lounge room floor, you know, like this, looking at the TV screen, and we're just looking up at Madonna, and she just said, "She's like an angel," and I'm like, yeah. That's when I fell in love with Madonna. I have a love-hate relationship with Madonna, but I just remember when she did like Blind Ambition the next year. When I saw Carlton, I thought he was the black guy from the Like a Prayer video. I just assumed that he was one of her dancers, and that's why she had him in the video, and I didn't really think about it. And although I did eventually get the video on video with the Immaculate Collection, I didn't watch it a lot. It's kind of like when something's magic, you don't want to ruin it by, you know, watching it over and over again, you know. So I just never thought about it. I just thought he was the black guy that was in the video as well, because she had some of her other dancers in her videos from time to time. And then it was only a little while ago, I was looking at some HD remasters of the original video, because they haven't done a proper remaster yet, which they need to do. They need to go back to the original film and scan it and restore it properly, because it's a work of art and has cultural significance. Hello, can someone put some money into this? Maybe the Library of Congress or something. But I was watching these remasters, and just to compare which ones were better, because they were done by fans, and I'm like, that's not Carlton. I'm like, why did I think that was Carlton? I'm like, well, you know, he was a dancer of hers at the time, and they're kind of tall, and they kind of look a little similar, and I'm like, oh, damn. Am I racist? Like, no, he just... Of course you thought he was one of the dancers because you saw him in the tour. And I was watching this film, Friends and Lovers, and there was this black guy in it. And he was sort of with Danny Nucci, who is adorable, who I watched the film for. If you don't know Danny Nucci by name, he was Jack's friend in Titanic, Fabricio, the one who gets crushed by the smokestack when it collapses. And I saw that film like 6 times, and I closed my eyes every time because I couldn't watch. And then years later I saw it on DVD, and I'm like, oh, they don't actually show it hit. So I closed my eyes right when they like changed the shot. But yeah, he ends up kind of with him, but he says he's not gay, but then they kiss, and then later in the film, when there's like a mild emergency and everyone comes running out of the rooms, you see the two of them come out and he's got his shirt off, and I'm like, was he bisexual? I don't know. But either way, I was looking at him and thinking, he looks familiar. I must have seen him in something else. Well, he turns out to have been the black saint in Like a Prayer. And the saint actually has a name. So I'm guessing it's a real saint that they cast with a black actor, because I'm assuming the Catholic Church didn't have black saints back then, but who knows? Now I want to check this out. He was Saint Martin de Porres. So I need to now know who this guy is. I should have Googled this before doing the video, but I just thought about it now. But yeah, I realized, oh my God, that's him. And he was 27 when he did the video. So when he did this film in 1998, he was 36. So he looks a little different, but I knew his face was familiar. And I'm like, oh my God, I found the Like a Prayer saint, the saint from Like a Prayer. And I was looking at all the stuff he's done. He's been in a lot of stuff. His name is Leon, just one name, like Madonna, Leon. That's probably, I bet that's as superficial as it was when she was like casting. It's like, he's got one name like me. But he's been in a lot of things. He was in Oz. He was in Waiting to Exhale. He was in Cool Runnings. He was in, what else was he in? He was in a bunch of things that I recognised by name that I've watched. And I'm like, oh, I didn't recognise him in that. He was in The Flamenco Kid. He was in, he played Little Richard. He was in Cliffhanger. He also had a music career. He had 2 hits on the Billboard charts. Him and his band, I think it was Leon and the Peoples. They had like 2 albums and 2 hits. One was number 12. I think that one was in the top 10. I can't remember now. I just read his like Wikipedia and I can't remember all. But yeah, he was in LA Law. He had a recurring role in Oz, but not a big role. I think it was only in the first 2 seasons. He probably got killed, who knows. I don't remember. I only watched that once. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. I found the guy from the Like Her Prayer video, because one of the things with Madonna's videos, of course, is you don't get credits. So it's very hard to work out who some of these people are. I was kind of surprised for years that the Asian guy in the Human Nature video is the same guy who was on The Girly Show. I didn't recognise him as being the same actor, same performer in that as well. So there's been a bunch of times Madonna dancers have been in her videos, and I think some people who might have been cast in her videos as dancers also ended up being considered for the tours. I don't know whether they had to audition like all the rest in the same way or what, but yeah. I just thought it was interesting, and now I sort of want to go work out if this saint was a real saint, and if there was any significance. Because some people refer to him as just a black saint, some people refer to him as Black Jesus. I always knew he was just a saint, but now I'm curious, so I'm going to go research that, and feel free to do the same. I'm going to go.